What's up, everyone? It's Steve with Tech Savvy Agent, and I have a very important topic to talk to you about today, and that is your online presentations. A lot of you guys are using PowerPoint, or maybe you're using Keynote to design great presentations offline when you're sitting in front of someone, perhaps at a listing presentation, but you need to have that same passion and that same polished presentation online as well. And until now, there really hasn't been a great way to do that, to display all the great things that you're going to do when you list someone's home, or to tell them about all the things you're going to do when you represent them as their buyer's agent. I'm going to show you a tool today that's going to allow you to create compelling online presentations where we can actually track how well these are doing, how many times people are reading it, which pages they like the most, and allow them to get in contact with us easily. And this is a system called SlideRocket. I really like it. It's absolutely amazing in my opinion, because PowerPoint's been out for 20 plus years. It's designed to be used offline. This is a brand new way to present that's going to give us all the information we need to create these presentations online. I did a post a while back about putting your entire business plan online, about how you're going to market someone's property, how we need to be transparent when marketing and what we're going to do when we market someone's home online on our website, because people make buying decisions online. This is just another tool that can actually help you out with that. Christina Wise has a fantastic PDF file that people download, and it compares side by side what she does compared to what the average agent does, and that's great. But Christina, now I'm talking to you right now, imagine if you had something like what I'm about to show you here, where it took all of that content, put it into slides, and allowed you to see what resonated with the people looking at the content. So check this out. I'm viewing a SlideRocket 101 presentation here. You can see the slides on the top of the page. I can see the total views, I can see the unique views, and the average time, but we can break this down so much further and go into the analytics and check out the views by day, the views by person, because I can embed this onto my website as an HTML code and paste it on there, and people can run their own presentations themselves, or I can email a link out which will designate who viewed that presentation as well and tell me that John Smith, the person I emailed the link out to, viewed the presentation. So a number of great analytical points that we can look at here, but even more powerful than that, what slides are really resonating with your viewers? It seems to me that in this particular presentation, most people are spending the greatest amount of time on slide 2 of 18. Here's something else that's really interesting that SlideRocket gives us. Basically, people make it to slide number 9, and after that, they're not viewing anything else in this particular presentation. So guess what? If I really wanted to hone my skills and my online presentation abilities, then I'm going to narrow this one down to 9 slides and put all the most important information I want people to see, most likely on slide number 2. Now, this one doesn't have any forms or polls, but here's another powerful feature within the SlideRocket system. Not only is it a presentation, so you're speaking to them, but they can interact with you. And there's so many different types of forms in which they can fill out right online, or polls in which they can fill out. And this is going to give you all the information about what that client's thinking on that particular slide. They can even comment on your slides, and that feeds right into the back end right here. This is powerful stuff in my opinion. Let me show you a number of other things that you can do here too. I'm going to go into one of the presentations that I imported in. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click the edit key. I mentioned before that the editing process is very easy to do, and it really is much easier than using a PowerPoint program. I do like Keynote, and I think Keynote's easier than PowerPoint, but I think this is probably even easier than Keynote. So here's the cool part. We have our basic text boxes, picture boxes here on the side. You can create flash movies or insert HD videos right into a slide. So when they get to slide 3, a video plays of maybe one of your listings that you filmed. If you create beautiful video home tours, put that in there as well. Different shapes, charts, but here's the cool part. I can go down to form and poll, and I can have a text form, long text form, multiple choice. Simply click on it, and bam, I can actually add an interactive section to my presentation. that people can choose their answer, and it provides me with that information instantly. They can add comments on the bottom of the page like I was mentioning before, and it's a much more interactive experience. It's not just a one-way communication device, and I think that's pretty darn cool. Very easy to create. All of your tools are up here on the top. I'm going to jump back here to, and I'm not going to save those changes. I'm going to jump back here to our main page and talk about some of the other things that you can do. You can publish this presentation through HTML, like I was mentioning before. Get an HTML embed code. You can email it out to your clients. You can invite people to view the presentation, at the same time, allowing commenting and sharing, expiration for invitations for the presentations that you are creating there. You can work on a presentation with somebody at the same time too and collaborate. It really is an entirely different experience. So honestly, that's the really quick overview of SlideRocket. They have a free version of their application that you can try. They do have a paid version which provides you with a lot of the cooler forms and polls and things like that. Oh, and one thing I did forget to mention, because it is online, you can actually create a social media feed. So a Twitter feed will be feeding in live into a particular slide. It looks pretty darn cool. And don't forget, not only can you create it online, but you can do it on your laptop as well. They have an amazing iPad application that they just came out with too. That looks great. So give SlideRocket a try. I really do think it's a better way to create presentations. I think it's a better way to present yourself online. Try out the free version first, see if you like it, import your slides there. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, and maybe I can convince SlideRocket to give Tech Savvy Agent readers a discount. I'm going to have to work on that one. All right, guys, it's Steve Passanelli with Tech Savvy Agent. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.